Portions of this program are brought to you by the Deal Man, 800-408-5555.
This is Newswatch 4 Live at 11.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 4 at 11. Thanks for joining us. Bone-chilling, teeth-chattering weather, and it is only going to get colder. Chief Meteorologist Brian Shaw has the night off. Meteorologist Shane Smith joins us now with a first look at our current conditions and some tips on how to survive these really cold temperatures. Shane.
Yeah, Kiki, this is some of the coldest air I've ever seen, folks. And, you know, I've not been doing meteorology professionally long, but I've been watching the weather all my life. And it's not often you get, you know, temperatures that are going to be 0 or below 0. And that's what we're dealing with tonight, and wind chills that could be even lower. And because of that, I got some tips for how you can handle the cold. Now, when you're at your house tonight, you want to make sure to keep those pipes heated up. Open those valves in the water just a little bit to let a little water trickle through. That way they don't freeze up. Also, you can open the cabinet doors where your sink is. Keep a little air moving around those pipes so they don't freeze up. You know, the worst thing that can happen to those pipes, they freeze and burst, and then you got a real mess on your hands. Also, if you're having some trouble keeping the house heated, cover your windows with a little bit of plastic or maybe a tarp or a blanket, especially those ones that get a little drafty, and don't overwork those portable heaters. Most of them are just meant to deal with a small space, so don't try to have them heating an entire room. Now, if you're going to be outside for any time tonight or tomorrow morning, more than 30 minutes, here's some tips on how to handle the cold outside. Several layers, folks, at least 2 layers of everything. Socks, extra jacket, maybe earmuffs, hat or a toboggan, gloves. Make sure to keep those extremities covered is the biggest thing, because frostbite can set up in less than 30 to 45 minutes with wind chills as cold as we're going to be seeing tonight. And also be sure to stay hydrated. Now, can't forget the pets with this kind of cold, folks. Put out a little extra food and water, but make sure it's in a plastic bowl. You use a metal bowl, they run the risk of it freezing faster, or while they're trying to eat or drink the water, could get their tongue frozen in the bowl, and that's just something you don't want to deal with. Also, make sure to lay out a blanket of towel for them, or if you have an extra room in your house, like a utility room or a place in the garage, bring them in so they can stay a little warm tonight. Now, your current conditions shows we have a wind advisory in effect, wind chill advisory. Wind chills could be down below 15 to 20 below 0 tonight. That feels like temperature, and that's from tonight through noon Friday. So be sure to bundle up if you're heading out. Now, clouds are starting to clear out, and that's bad news for us, folks, because with clear sky, those temperatures will drop even farther than what they have now. Right now, it's about 4 degrees in Beckley, and it's going to continue to drop throughout the evening. 7 down in Bluefield, 12 over in Lewisburg. Now, for the rest of the night, we go from the mid-single digits down to below 0 as skies continue clear. Could see a few lingering snow showers up in the mountains, but those will also clear out tomorrow. And folks, cold is the word. That's what we're going to be dealing with for at least the next 24 hours, but a little warm-ups in store for the weekend. I'll tell you how warm in Maine weather coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks a lot, Shane. No surprise at all, Shane, with these cold temperatures. That snow's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere at all. And you know, folks, today was one of those deceptive days where that high of 31, it looks nice and warm, but we didn't feel that any time during the day. That was right after midnight this morning. 5, your current temperature in Beckley is your current low. I think we maybe drop another degree before we strike midnight and roll on into tomorrow. 38 is your average high, 22 your average low. Just, folks, I'm glad we're far from that record low of 15 set back about 15 years ago. Trace of precipitation today just at 3 inches for the month, and we'll be adding a little bit more with another clipper system on Sunday. And the cold temperatures stick around. Details on the other side of the break.
The weather is brought to you by New River Community and Technical College.
Welcome back tonight. We're playing a little weather limbo. How low can we go tonight?
I think we drop below 0, Kiki. I really do. It's just ridiculously cold out there, folks. If you don't have to be out there tonight, don't go out there. And the big reason for that's going to be the wind chill. Our winds are kicking at about 10 miles per hour, and with temperatures at or below 0, that wind chill can get down to 20 below 0, folks, tonight. So all those counties in blue are under a wind chill advisory throughout the overnight hours. That runs through noon tomorrow. Just basically don't go out, folks, if you don't have to, because that wind chill can help set up frostbite in less than a half hour. With his wind chills, we're going to be seeing as cold as we are tonight. Now, snow showers continue to work through the area, just scattered in nature, kind of light. I expect you see maybe another inch or two up towards Snowshoe tonight. Add on to that record pace they're at right now for getting snow. I think down here we're pretty much done for the evening. Maybe a little dusting on top of what we already have. 29 was your high in Beckley today, 33 in Bluefield, 37 in Lewisburg, 34 over in Pineville. Right now in Beckley, 4 degrees is your temperature with a west-northwest wind at 9. Over in Lewisburg, just a smidge warmer, 12 degrees. At least you're still in double digits. And across the rest of the state, 12 in Pineville, 12 in Lewisburg, 7 Bluefield, 10 Charleston. Huntington not reporting right now, 6 in Parkersburg, 1 below 0 in Columbus. And folks, the below zeros are working their way farther to the south and to the east. And like I said, got a bit of a wind right now. 16 is your current sustained wind in Beckley, 10 in Bluefield, 16 in Charleston. Factor that in, and those temperatures feel like they're below zero. -10 is your wind chill right now in Beckley. Now, as you see, that Arctic air just continues to sink off to the south and to the east. 3 below zero, your current temperature in Columbus. 6 below zero, Toledo. 5 Lexington. 5 below zero in Indianapolis. Continues to work its way off towards the mountain state. And folks, -5, not out of the question tonight. And folks, I just want you to be glad that we're not up in the Midwest right now, because holy cow, that's some cold air. 15 below zero in Minneapolis, 11 below zero in Bismarck. Low this morning in Bismarck, North Dakota was 41 degrees below zero. That is just amazing cold, folks. This is a historic kind of cold outbreak. 14 your current temperature in Nashville, 4 in Cincinnati, a little warmer off to the south, 39 in Myrtle Beach, 50 down in Orlando. Now, satellite and radar just shows Clipper system brought us the snow today and yesterday. Moving off to the northeast, get a trough digging across the eastern half of the U.S. That's just that big outbreak of cold air. Kind of see it outlined where the clouds are. And folks, where that clearing is, that's where the cold's going to be, as that temperature, that heat just radiates off out of the ground and the temperature drops. Now, going a little closer to home, you can see we were partly to mostly cloudy for the most of the day. Few off and on snow showers. Nothing really too heavy, but the roads were just slick, especially on some of those off-road side roads. Clearing skies off to our west. Those continue to work in throughout the overnight, and that's going to work against us to get those temperatures below zero, going to make it feel just awful cold, folks. Now, the cause of the clearing, massive ridge of high pressure building in, folks. This is one of the strongest highs I've seen in quite some time. Got the northwest wind cranking in, bringing that cold air down from Alaska, Canada. You've been hearing about it on the news all week, how in Alaska they've been dealing with 40 below zero. Well, it's that same air mass that's finally worked its way into the eastern half of the U.S., and it is making it just almost unbearable out there. And the high pressure will stick with us for tomorrow and continue to keep us clear for about the next 2 days. CountyCast shows those few flurries and snow showers taper off as we go throughout the rest of the night. I think by tomorrow we clear out and should stay clear for most of the day on your Saturday as well. But for the rest of the evening, scattered snow ending, clearing by dawn, and as those temperatures clear, as the skies clear, temperatures begin to tank. 3 below for your low tonight in Beckley. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, but it's going to be frigid, folks. A high of 11 degrees in Beckley, 12 in Oak Hill, 14 down in Bluefield. 7-day forecast shows we're going to dip below zero again for Saturday morning. I'm thinking might be just a smidge colder. Warm up Saturday to a nice warm 26 degrees. Clipper system moves in for Sunday, bringing us more snow, and I think we have chances of scattered snow once again early Tuesday and maybe late Wednesday.
It's always interesting what temperature becomes warm in January. And 26 warm? Come on.
Well, it's going to feel warm compared to what we're seeing tonight.
Thanks a lot, Shane. Stay with us. Dan Toth is up next with sports. We're back in a moment.
Frigid tomorrow morning, folks. You're heading out to work, or maybe the kids going out to the bus stop if the school's on delay. Bundle up in layers. -4 for your low on Saturday, 26 for a high. Another chance of snow on Sunday. Might put down another inch or two. Scattered snow showers on Tuesday and Wednesday. Warming up for Thursday, though, 35 and mostly sunny.
Thanks for joining us tonight for Newswatch 4 at 11. Nightline's up next. We'll see you back here tomorrow.